let's get started then. When we left off, we were told by Kyururu to head over to the Eternal Time Ring and go check it out. There are a lot of people outside. Oh, there they are. I was gonna say, I wonder if Shantae and Dinka are here. I wonder if we're all done for. Father, Mother, Shantae. Will I be coming to where you are? No, not yet. I'm going to live together with this one here. This time I swore that I would protect her. If the world's gonna end, then bring it on. I, the alchemist Dinka, will make a miracle happen no matter how many times it takes. Shantae's here. What in the world is going on? I wonder. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared, but for some reason I feel very calm. It's because my sister's right next to me. Even if the sky were to fall and the world were to crumble, I would continue singing for my sister's sake. I'm sure the real me thought the same thing about my sister while singing on the stage at Ninja Hall. I really do, right up until the last second. Is there anyone else we really need to talk to? We need to go talk to Kyururu, who flew on ahead of us. Zagolf is up in the main plaza. Sayadult is up in the main plaza. Zeph is way over there. I think I'm gonna go talk to him anyway. Tianji's up in the main plaza. Okay. Let's go talk to Zeph quick and then we will, Johnny's here. I must get to Mistress Dinka's side. I mustn't let her be on her own for any longer than absolutely necessary. This time I must see through my duties as her butler. Johnny. Zeph is probably just right in front of his shop. Yep. Wait, where are you looking, Zeph? Oh yes, technically it is toward the center, huh? Okay. I'd heard that when the asteroid fell, the reason that the Eternal Time Ring lifted, or I guess those extra rings that appeared, lifted was because Medearde was operating it. I had assumed the changes happening this time were also being brought about by Medearde, but no matter where we search throughout the capital, we can't find her anywhere. Or we couldn't find her anywhere. It was in the past tense. Okay. Alright then, the rest of my important people are all in the center. Alright. Say adult. I've never seen such an ominous colored sky. The scenery is as if the world is ending. If His Majesty Cord were in a place like this, then... No, right now, I've been entrusted with this kingdom. I must fulfill my promise to Medearde. Okay, Tianji and Zagolf. Just look, Mel, this sky, it's as if the world is ending. At a time like this, I wonder what Cord would do. What he would say. It was so noisy outside, so I came out without thinking about it. It was as if all of the birds and beasts were making a ruckus. But then this island feels like something's changed, like it's on the verge of falling apart. Is there anyone else that I wanted to make sure I talked to? No? Okay. Alright, Kyururu. We've really been blessed. 2 miracles have occurred simultaneously. The first miracle is that Kyuranos, who we defeated, had a large amount of time-crossing power left. The second is that Medearde, who'd been cooped up in the time-seeing spring, has moved the entire Eternae kingdom 5,000 years into the future, into the present time. Because of this second miracle, the Eternal Time Ring is sucking up all the time-crossing power from Kyuranos, and it's full again. If I had to put into words what that means, it's that the Eternal Time Ring, now that it's full, can use its ultimate secret function and it can be activated. The ultimate secret function can be activated. Mel, brace yourself and listen to this. That function is... It is the divine power to fix the time where Kyuranos was defeated by us, but the time for everything else can be returned back before everything was destroyed. In other words, we can revive the world while still leaving Kyuranos defeated and extinct. But I must tell you that putting this function into action is incredibly difficult, so it is a dangerous thing to risk. if it were to fail, Kyuranos would be revived and everything would return back to the way it was at the start. Instead of forcing ourselves to cross a dangerous bridge, there is also the option of just living peacefully in this world where Kyuranos has been defeated. Think about it carefully. Do you want to revive the world or live in this world? Mel, which do you wish for? Top option is live in this world. Second option is revive the world. Let's go ahead and see what happens here. You're gonna live in this world. That is your decision. You've done well up till this point, Mel. It's not a bad thing to make this the end point of your journey and rest your wings here quietly. For the time being, we can make use of the inn, and then eventually we can, or you can obtain your own house someday. I was thinking about that too. If you've got any worries, not just limited to housing, you can come consult with me about anything, anytime you want. Alright. Well, we can't just do that. Oh, now that I think about it, the house of the chairman of the Royal Alchemia is open now. That could solve our problems for where we're gonna live quite quickly. But I feel like it might be too big of a place for you and I to live, Mel. Oh, what's wrong? You don't really seem like you're going for it, or you're interested. Let me just ask one more time to be sure. Do you want to revive the world, or do you want to live in the world as it is now? Which do you wish for, Mel? Let's go for it. Let's revive the world. Revive the world. So that's your choice, Mel. This is a very important decision, so I want to confirm the absoluteness of your will in making it. Even knowing the danger, are you determined to revive the world? Yeah, let's do it. Your resolve has been conveyed to me, Mel. To leave the phenomenon of Kyuranos' death intact, while rewinding time for everything else in the world, is a much more delicate process than you think it is, Mel. If some part of it gets messed up, it wouldn't just mean the revival of Kyuranos. But your will to return Astaltia to the way it was is strong, Mel. And if that's what you wish for, Mel, then as a reward for you working so hard up to this point, I will put my all into it. If it all goes well, then as a thanks, I want you to give me a present of a whole boatload of chocolate. So pray that it's successful and watch over me. Will you please? Do-do-do-do-do. Alright. I should have just waited to say that. I couldn't remember how long the cutscene goes on. Here we go. Turning back time on everything that got destroyed. Thank you, everyone. That's over in Eltona. Over in the Gelt Pass. Oh, that's so sad. Just seeing that. Another shot from Dendashia. I don't think I've actually shown that place off on stream. We'll have to do that sometime. Alright, well... Oh, are we gonna go backwards? My list is the other way around. I wanted to cover some things that we'd seen throughout the course of V4 during the credit roll here. So... oh no. V4 was a lot. A lot. It probably had more emotional reaction throughout, like steadily throughout the course of the whole story than any of the other versions, 1, 2, or 3. But it was also heartbreaking. I'm going backwards from the clips we're seeing here. You know, in 4.0 you meet Medarde and Quard, and then there's that terrible confrontation in the palace and in the time-seeing temple, and she loses her father and her brother. And then you get 4.1, where with Camille and Alvin, and even knowing that we can't change anything when we go in, we're still not able to help them, really. Can't save anyone. And then we've got 4.2, where we ended up losing Goodyear, who had been the one person trying to help us the whole time. And then 4.3, where we find Quard, but he's done some awful things, and then he gets executed, and then Alta finds out she can't actually save her father like she's been working toward this whole time. And then 4.4, we lose Pukuras in time, and the Pukripo of the future have to continue sacrificing their energy because the engine isn't working properly. And then Ferris sacrifices himself to break the hold that Kyuranos has on Padre. And then we got 4.5, where at first we get Quard back, and we meet Curex, but then we lose Curex, and then Quard dies for good, and then Dad gets stuck in this time prison. And just like, it's so many things that hurt so much, yeah. V4 pulled no punches. Well, the sky's back to normal. What's going on? The sky was so ominous just a moment ago. You saw it too, didn't you? Right? I can't sense Kyuranos' presence anywhere. It was a success. With this, Estaldia has returned to the way it was. But this time I'm just so tired and worn out. I depleted quite a lot in defeating Kyuranos, but adding on this operating this, the Eternal Time Ring, I've really taken it too far. I'm not mature the way Kyurex and Kyuranos were. Using a large amount of power is a burden on my existence. This time it seems that I've used up so much power that I can't maintain my body. It seems that this is where we part ways. But there's no need to be sad. Even if a time fairy loses its body, that doesn't mean that its existence is gone, like it is with you all. We won't be able to talk like this anymore, but I will become a part of the world and watch over you, Mel. You are my friend. And I have a feeling of pride in being able to do something for a friend's sake. It's been a fun journey, Mel. Medearde is in the time-seeing spring on Mare Island waiting for you to come, Mel. Go and meet her. Huh, I didn't realize this giant city was in the Dandashia Inner Sea. Oh, you look a bit different from the rest of the people who are here in town. Are you an adventurer? An unknown island, a capital city. I guess we're both surprised by this, huh? I was on my way to deliver some, I guess, luggage, deliver packages to the monastery on Made Island. My ship got busted up because of a storm, and I washed up here on this unknown island. Just me, myself. Made Island may be close to this place, but it's still out there across the ocean. Can't get there without my ship now that I've lost it. Oh, if only I could fly in the sky. I'd just fly right over there. Well, that's supposed to be a clue. before we go anywhere, let's fix this no party members problem. None of the shops were open before. So, let's grab some party members. Let's see. Sure. Yeah, a lot of the people that I would ordinarily have rented, I think, have not been able to get in yet to log off their characters. What do I have? Okay. We'll take the littlest healer. I'm sure it'll be okay. All right then. What does this mean for our cube? Huh. Interesting. Everything for King Bell is noted as being old. Wait, what happens if I just... It says I'm supposed to take the flying dragon. Oh no, you're sub-lapsed. Hope you can get it renewed real soon, Wincy. I have not purchased... Whoa. Okay, let me take a spin out here and then turn around. I have not purchased B6 yet. Okay, that's Eternae Island. This is the large Eternae Island. And that is... a little bit out there is Made Island. And now all of the places... Interesting. We can land at several of the places on the big island, and they're noted as being present day. We've got the entrance to Kinbel, the entrance to the wilderness camp, and the entrance to the Free People's Settlement. Okay. The entrance is still over there. Okay. I think we're gonna have to go through through the temple in order to, or through the monastery in order to get over to that area. Oh, this is a... Oh, I think this is just about the next... Yep. Okay. It's a login campaign that started today. And I've got my first stamp. Rewards can be picked up at any of the starter villages. Okay, I need to come down here. Oh, so that... The monastery is what became of the storage area. Okay. I see. Mel touched the door to the time-seeing spring, and the door opened as if to allow her inside. Oh, it's time's frozen in here. I was just gonna ask, how do I fix it, because I don't have Kyururu anymore. Oh goodness. Ah, Mel, you came to get me, didn't you? It's like a dream being able to see you again. Thank you for keeping your promise. My time-crossing power was all used up, but I managed to do it. If you've come to get me, then that means moving the Eternate Kingdom through time was successful. This is 5,000 years in the future where you live, right? Oh good. I'm so glad I was able to save Eterne. When we parted ways here, Kyururu's words, that you would defeat Kyuranos without fail, he said that. Do you remember? I believed in the two of you, and used this device to activate the eternal time ring in the capital in order to bring the kingdom across time. After the me of the past had activated the eternal time ring, that is. And so instead, I was left behind alone in the Made Temple of 5,000 years ago. If Made Temple had been lost, I wouldn't have been able to remain safe. Hey, what about my uncle and Kyururu? I'm so sorry. So that's what happened. I have a hard time believing that I'll never see the two of them again. While time was stopped, I slept for 5,000 years, and even though I didn't think it was possible, I feel like I was dreaming during that time. A dream where everything was peaceful, and in this era, my uncle, my aunt, Cord and Ferris, everyone was living happily. Mel, let's leave this place. I want to properly confirm with my own eyes whether or not Eternae has been saved. Hardly anything left. It's mostly sunken, hasn't it? That's Kinpel. So glad. So many lives were saved from that future of destruction. But I will never again see that oh so nostalgic sky. And the Eternae Palace has also been lost. I've gone and revived the Eternate Kingdom in this era where it's not supposed to exist. I've distorted history. But I don't want to think that it was mistaken to stand up to the coming destruction and desperately search for a way to survive. Lord, I swear to you, I will work my hardest so that the people of this era accept the Eternate Kingdom that you risked your life to protect. This should be proof more than anything that the paths we've chosen will lead to a better future. Don't you think? Now then, shall we get going? To Estaltia. We'll get to that, but it'll be quite a while. The one who guides the way to the future. So that's it. That's the end of the main story for B4. There are a lot of side quests that are available to us now. The Greater Eternate Island has been added to the Mega Zoom Stone. Okay. And now the guide is telling me how I can start V5, but there is so much left to do that, oh boy, I don't even know where to start. I think I'm gonna have to start by taking a break real quick. Where does this go? We can go to the northeast gate, the center, or up into the military quarter. Yeah, why don't we do that? I'm gonna take a quick break, and then we will, see about some side quests here in Keenbell. Thanks for joining me, everyone. We'll have some post V4 content coming up. Spoilers still apply.